Repeat offenders to the show, our good friends Shannon Keatley and Glen Henderson are here. We're going to talk about obviously the Point Loma market, Ocean Beach, where you guys are based. But you guys cover a wide range of San Diego. You're award-winning professionals. You're ranked top 10 here in San Diego for production numbers. You're on my radio show this week, so great to have you in here.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Let's start with some of the broad stuff. So on KCBQ, and I got to remind our audience, here comes a plug here. Yeah. we have a radio show on 1170 AM KCBQ. It's at 6 p.m. every weeknight. So any information that you hear on this show, you can also hear daily on the radio show. And we have CraigSewing.com as really a place to be a resource for you. We get a lot of questions, concerns, real estate, financial planning, debt management, credit. We get some opinions of the show. People tell me they hate me. Some like me. But that's where you can go tell me. And that's where you can comment on this show. And we really want you to go there so I can be a resource. It's really important to us. But you guys were on the radio show this week, and we talked about a national look at things. You had an amazing report. Now, I've been mentioning that all week long, and a lot of people are reaching out for the report. So what a great way to start off today. Tell us about this report of the 108 economists.
Yeah. So basically, Pulsenomics put together this report, and they took 108 economists, real estate professionals, financial advisors. And what it is took the opinion, they did a survey of where they saw the market in the next 5 years.
And here it is pulling up on the screen for everybody. Go ahead.
Perfect. So over the next 5 years, what they are forecasting, which was the consensus amongst 108 professionals, was this 2013, we're going to finish the year with strong appreciation, which we've been seeing. Yep. 2014 through 18, we're going to see it on average of about 4.3%, and then they predict that it's going to level out or slow a little bit in the mid threes once we hit 2018 with it.
Major takeaway here. Yeah. See, you get opinions on the marketplace all the time. I mean, there's no shortage of opinions in the news cycle, and I pick a fight with the news all the time. The media, the misinformation out there. This is 108 economists. So these are
amazing.
From across the U.S.
Right, across the U.S., economists believe in real estate appreciation.
Yep.
So all this talk of the housing bubble and all this nonsense, this noise, this is a article on 108 economists. If you want to learn more about this, I encourage you to connect with Glen and Shannon. Just go to CraigSewing.com. We'll get you all set up there. Now, that's big numbers. That's 50 states across the country. All housing markets are local, as you know. So let's narrow down and let's look at how we can see what's going on here in San Diego, because that's really what people care about. So what is the latest in San Diego?
I mean, we're seeing the same thing in San Diego as far as the gains. Fortunately, with San Diego, we've been seeing bigger gains than we've seen across the U.S. Across the U.S., and we're in the mid 5 to 10%. Yep. In San Diego, we're in 20% gains. But this is a report. This is actually Point Loma, one of the communities that we work a lot in.
And you guys really drill down and specialize in Point Loma. You guys are helping a lot of clients there. You own a restaurant there, Wonderland, which is one of the coolest beach restaurant / bars. If you haven't been to Wonderland, check it out. It's right there on the strip.
Right there in Santa Monica.
Off Santa Monica, and it'll be
it's awesome. So, I mean, back to the numbers, though. Let's stay on task here. What are we looking at? What do these numbers mean for Point Loma?
So this is for Point Loma. And basically what we're looking at is $835 is our median price, and that includes single family and condos. But what's really interesting is this report that we put together shows a 90-day trend. So our 90-day trend right now, 73 days is the average time on market for a home. We've actually seen our sold price versus listing price, we've actually seen it down 4%. Over the last 90 days, and a big number.
Sold price versus list price. What does that mean exactly?
So you put your home on the market for $800,000.
Okay.
The offer that you accept is 4% below what you would put the home on the market for.
That's an interesting number.
Yeah.
Okay, so the listing price that you're seeing out there, the offers are coming in lower. The accepted offers.
Yeah.
The accepted offers.
No kidding.
Yep.
Okay, now do you think that that's something that happens outside of Point Loma as well? Is that a Point Loma thing? Does that make sense?
I think it has a lot to do with, remember, this is a 90-day trend. So what we're looking at is 90 days.
Yeah.
Well, we saw when we had the big spike in interest rates, we had the government shutdown, it really froze a lot of buyers that were in the marketplace, and it kind of stalled the market for a little while. So that happened during this 90-day window that we're looking at. So I think that's a lot of what we're seeing in those numbers right there. And I think
the perception of a lot of buyers had changed, and they got a little bit scared and weren't out in droves again, making offers on properties.
And a little bit different than even recently when you guys were on. We're seeing offers above and beyond listing price. So that's interesting. You don't hear that in the media. It's low inventory, Lots of offers, but this is showing the actual accepted offers coming a little bit lower in Point Loma. Now, my understanding is you guys have actually created something that people, if they want to look for themselves. Is that right, on their property and get more information specifically to them?
Yeah. This report, it's not tailored just to Point Loma or Ocean Beach. What's greater about this report is it's San Diego County. If you go to, it's www.sdmarketupdate.com, plug in a little bit of information as far as your property address, city, state, email, so that the report can be emailed to you. Phone number you don't need to provide. And it's going to ask, I am buyer or seller. If you're a seller, you put in your address. It gives you the properties that are actually on the market, pending, sold, right in your neighborhood.
Yep.
So you can see what your neighbor's home just sold for.
Absolutely.
You can see what the neighborhood's doing. If you're a
on the
buyer.
neighbor, yep.
And the other great thing for buyers is this doesn't just provide housing information, but school information, community information. So if a buyer's looking in a neighborhood, they can find out the local schools, they can find out the churches, the banks, everything that's around them. So
I love how Ty is actually filling it out in there. Yeah. Ty is not listing his multi-million-dollar house out of Point Loma.
It's a great report, though, that people should really go to.
Of course,
and it gives
it's a
some
free resource. What is it? What's the website again, just so people know? TiVo, DVR, pause. What is it?
SDMarketUpdate.com.
SDMarketUpdate.com. Now, you're helping a lot of people list their properties as well. You have a program that you've recently launched about really kind of putting your money where your mouth is on helping them to move their property in this market. Speak to that.
Yeah. Basically, with the program, it's a 120-day guarantee. So what we're saying is list your property with us. If we don't sell in 120 days at a price acceptable to you, we will buy your property from you. And it's a pre-negotiated price. So you know up front going into the listing that we will get your home sold or we're going to buy it cash. Not at, we're 120 days in, let's negotiate this price down really low.
Yep.
It's predetermined up front. And basically, we're confident.
Can't get it done.
Yep, we're confident.
What gives you the confidence?
It's our marketing, our business, what we've done and built in our team. We know that if we're going to give you a price and we're going to tell you this is what your home's worth, this is what we're going to be able to get it sold for, we are going to get it done for you.
Guarantee the results, and it's an insurance policy for sellers.
Yeah.
So they know within that 120 days that their house will be sold, or we will, at a negotiated price, buy it from them.
Yeah, no, it's not something you can do if you don't have a presence in the marketplace. You guys, the Alliance Group, you have a lot of terrific agents that work for you. You also have a great reputation. So when you list a property, the power players out there know to find you, connect with these listings. So I'm sure that gives you a lot of confidence. And as a seller, that should give you a lot of confidence that they're willing to put this guarantee on there. They'll buy your home. So pretty confident. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Go ahead.
There's a website too if anybody wanted to actually
Just was up there. What is that website?
It's 120daysSD.com.
120daysSD.com. Good thing to check out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.